welcome back, grounded souls, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You're tuned in to sacred Luna alignment, where divine energies align through truth, intention, and reflection. Today's energy feels both steady and electric, a pull between patience and breakthrough. It's waxing moon energy, which means momentum is building beneath the surface. You're not starting from scratch. You're standing on sacred progress. Everything that's been delayed is preparing to move. Not because you forced it, but because you've aligned with what's real. The message for you today is simple, but powerful. You are closer than you think, but your vibration must match what you've been praying for. Let's walk through your cards. You've been in a space of reflection, emotionally drained, yet quietly discerning. The Four of Cups reveals that something you once wanted either lost its appeal or you've realized it doesn't satisfy your higher self anymore. You've been craving something deeper, not surface level success, but soul level fulfillment. Spirit says that sense of discontent wasn't punishment, it was divine recalibration. The universe pulled your attention away from distractions so you could remember your worth. What once seemed like rejection was really protection. Protecting your energy from settling where your spirit couldn't expand. Now, your emotional awareness has sharpened. You're no longer taking every opportunity that knocks. You're listening for what feels aligned. That's growth. The Three of Cups brings community, reunion, and emotional revival. Many of you are reconnecting with your sense of joy, rediscovering laughter, creative expression, or soul connections that recharge your spirit. This can represent a literal reunion, especially for those with unfinished emotional cycles. Someone may reappear, wanting to rebuild harmony after disconnection. Spirit says, you'll know by their consistency, not their words. The waxing moon amplifies sincerity. Masks fall away, revealing who's truly meant to stay. For others, this energy is about surrounding yourself with emotionally mature people, the ones who celebrate your growth instead of competing with it. You're attracting collaborators, friends, and lovers who match your evolution. When the lovers appear reversed, Spirit's teaching is about discernment in love and purpose. This card often means a choice, not between people, but between peace and pattern. You may feel torn between what's comfortable and what's calling you higher. Spirit says, your higher self isn't asking for perfection. It's asking for alignment. What feels draining is not your destiny. What feels expansive is. If love has felt confusing, this card also reminds you that separation is divine strategy. Someone may be reflecting on their own shadow while you've been anchoring your light. The disconnection is temporary for some, permanent for others, but in both cases, necessary for growth. You can't merge energies until both are willing to elevate. The Lovers reversed asks you to choose yourself, not as rejection of the other, but as an invitation for real love to find its way back when both souls are ready. Here lies the truth that sets you free. The Devil card reveals attachment to control, outcomes, or emotional loops that keep your energy bound. Spirit says, something you've been holding on to is not holding you back out of malice, but out of fear. You've grown, but your mind still fears the unknown. You may find yourself revisiting old temptations, the desire to overwork, overgive, or over-explain yourself to those who never truly listened. Spirit says, those cycles end the moment you stop feeding them energy. This is your liberation point. Every time you resist the urge to prove yourself, you reclaim your power. Every time you choose peace over reaction, you rise above the illusion of control. You're no longer tethered to old versions of yourself. You're rewriting your spiritual DNA. This is your walkaway moment, the emotional pivot that defines this waxing moon. The Eight of Cups represents courage to leave what doesn't emotionally sustain you, whether it's a job, relationship, or mindset. Spirit says, you've learned all you were meant to there. This is not abandonment, it's alignment. You've poured into others. You've tried to make it work, but now Spirit is guiding you towards something that reciprocates your energy. You're not running away. You're walking toward emotional balance. Each step forward, even if uncertain, is sacred motion. Your manifestations accelerate the moment you stop chasing what was never yours to carry. There's been tension, possibly communication breakdowns, mental exhaustion, or ego clashes. Spirit says, this conflict isn't about who wins, it's about who grows. The Five of Swords invites you to step out of emotional battles that no longer serve your peace. Someone around you may still be stuck in defensive energy, protecting pride instead of healing pain. Spirit reminds you, it's not your job to fix what refuses to acknowledge itself. Your silence will speak louder than reaction. When you stop fighting to be understood, peace begins. The reversed temperance shows impatience, wanting results before divine order has aligned them. Spirit says, everything you desire already exists in the energetic realm, but your physical world must catch up. Don't rush the unfolding. You are learning sacred timing. Manifestation isn't delayed. It's being fine-tuned. For some, this card also symbolizes imbalance between giving and receiving. You've poured into others deeply. Now Spirit asks you to pour into yourself with the same devotion. Your peace is your greatest manifestation tool. When you slow down enough to regulate your spirit, miracles begin to move faster. Recovery, renewal, and restored faith. The Five of Pentacles reversed means you're finally stepping out of lack mentality. Spirit says, you've stopped asking, why me? And started affirming, for me. That shift is magnetic. Your finances, health, and stability are all improving, not through sudden luck, but consistent self-worth. The universe mirrors your internal narrative. You're no longer vibrating in survival energy. You're embodying abundance energy. Trust that support, opportunities, or resources are already being aligned. You are not forgotten. You are being fortified. The storm clears. The Five of Wands reversed marks resolution and inner peace after competition or confusion. You've stopped trying to prove your value, and now your energy speaks for itself. What once felt like chaos is settling into divine clarity. The waxing moon highlights progress. Your manifestations are stabilizing into form. The universe says, your peace is your magnet. Your consistency is your momentum. By releasing resistance, you allow manifestation to meet you halfway. The combination of the Devil, the Lovers reversed, and the Eight of Cups tells a complete story. The release of illusion, the reclaiming of self, and the redirection toward purpose. You are walking away not from love, but from limitation. Spirit says, You are not behind schedule. You're aligning with divine flow. Every ending has prepared you for emotional maturity. Your manifestations are responding to your healed vibration. The waxing moon energy is your sign to stay in motion, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Even small steps count. Your affirmation today is, I move in alignment, not attachment. What's meant for me finds me because I am ready to receive. You are attracting balance, not because you chase it, but because you've become it. Comment your sign below and affirm, I move in divine alignment. Like and subscribe. If this reading resonated, your energy exchange helps sacred Luna alignment reach those meant to hear this message. Share this reading with someone who's ready to walk into their next chapter with peace, not pressure.